In context of our city equals brain situation, I think what we're really focusing on is how to identify the functions of what is a healthy, sustainable brain environment based on a number of different filters. I think filter number one we talked about is on the basis that there's chemical, biological and physiological properties to a brain as there are with a city, and that relates to the senses. So we identify that the brain as a whole is reliant on a whole number of key senses, including hearing, smell, eyes, taste, feel, everything else. And in context of we started designing is we started recognizing that we're trying to represent the needs of the individual. The needs of the individual are represented in context of both microclustering, which is neighborhoods, and neighborhoods need to be healthy, and a composite of neighborhoods ultimately make a city, and the city as a result is healthy. But we also recognize that the brain, much like any component to a larger organism, is not in isolation, and it relies on a nerve center that connects it to other areas and other regions and other territories, so other cities. So in our cases, we're really identifying that there is a reliance for a healthy, sustainable city to act as a brain, in which case you need to be very, very well connected to all of your external nodes. And in our case, we recognize that our nodes are our skin. It's a whole number of features that we have. In the case of the city, it's the individuals in the city that are continually sharing and translating information back and forth through a number of physical gathering points, but also through virtual gathering points. So we recognize that, for instance, there was a debate between the idea that our world has a central center, a central command center, but in recognition that we see actually a disintermediated process where the skin of the city, the skin of the city, which is the surface area of the city, is composed of nodes which are humans, and those humans are basically sharing information back into the central nervous system, which in turn is basically providing input back into the infrastructure of the city, which is ultimately servicing the community as a whole.